That's my sky. Then I think I'll put a great big cloud up in the sky. White. So throw another bucket up there. There's my cloud. Now I'm going to go with some one-handed gestures and paint some mountains in the background. Blue. Okay. All right. There's my mountains. Now let's put some earth down. Dark brown. Oh, there we go.
It was like gonna bring back the portrait and it shows that elephant on it or something.
Some brown. And I'm gonna just lay down a little extra texture on it. Then we get some light brown. Some more texture and color in there. And then I think I want a tree line in the background. Could I get some green?
Oh, dude, is he trying to make us sick?
All right, there's my tree line. So, I think that's a pretty awesome background, but I'm not quite satisfied yet. I want to put a tree up in the foreground. So, could I get brown? Make my trunk. All right, now I'm going to put some palm leaves on it. Green. So, there we go. Finer strokes of my hand. Put some palm leaves on there.
That is hysterical.
Okay, so I'm stoked on my background, and now I want to make the elephant. And so I'm going to say pose. That brings in my stencil paper, and you can see I can use my whole body, make any kind of crazy pose I want. And if you have any friends or family in the living room, you can invite them on in, and they can help you make some art as well. And since I'm making a four-legged animal, I need some help. So, Abby, would you like to come back up and help me make my elephant?
She's got pillows.
Okay, so here we go.
What the hell? What in the world? Oh!
Alright, so there's our elephant.
They're literally making the elephant on the screen.
Let's get a little snack. Right?
That is ridiculous!
Grass. Tastes good. Okay, so now we're going to take our stencil.
Yes, they have pillows.
Ready? Cheese!
Oh.
Alright, so cool. There's our elephant. Thanks, Abby.
So it takes a picture of the object and the colors.
Elephants are gray. Throw a couple more buckets up there. Now I'm going to sandwich my stencil with my background when I say reveal.
Whoa! It actually looks a lot better now.
All right.
For my Chiefs award.
Let's hear it for him one more time.
Woo!
So as you can see, with Natal, we can deliver experiences that can't be done in any other medium or on any other console. We got full body control of your avatar, being able to move freely around in 3D space, using your voice naturally is a part of the experience, and all without a controller. Project Natal will work with all Xbox 360s, and development kits are arriving at our partners today. And with that, I'll turn it back over to you, Don.
Great job.
Jeez, man. They did not skip on their promise.
We're excited to see all the different ways artists can use Natal to build experiences never thought of before. Now let's take a look at what happens when you put Natal in the hands of a master. Please welcome the creator of Fable 2 and president of our Lionhead Studios, Peter Molyneux.
Peter! Was that like the first game that gets patched with it or something?
I'm sure you agree that it's pretty revolutionary. And, you know, I want to just say one thing to you, and that's the word interactive. Surely we've been making interactive games for 20 years, haven't we? Or 30 years? Well, no, I don't think we have. Because that thing in our hands, that thing that's evolved in our hands, it got more and more complex, it got more and more buttons, actually has been the biggest barrier to what we want to create. Because what we want to create is a connection to our worlds. And that's what I believe Natal does. And if you leave with anything today, then leave with this thought. What designers And what this industry does with Natal will change the landscape of games that we play. Anyway, we've been playing around with it at Lionhead for a few months now, and a week ago a film crew came out and filmed this video. Why don't we take a look at it now?
Science fiction writers, filmmakers, they haven't imagined what we're able to do today. We've been experimenting with something here. I'd like you to meet a boy called Milo. He's a character that can recognize us, he can recognize our faces, he can recognize our voices, he can recognize emotions in us. And this is Claire. She's going to introduce you to Milo.
Hi Milo, how you doing?
Hi Claire, you okay?
Actually, I'm a bit nervous.
Are you serious? Nervous? I don't believe it.
This is the first time that thousands of people are going to see this.
Thousands of people?
Here we're seeing Claire being recognised, and the emotion in Claire's voice being recognised, and that emotion reflecting in Milo's face. Those are all being seen for the first time.
So listen, I was thinking today you should let me beat you at football again. That is if you finished your homework. You have finished your school project.
What happened there is that Claire knew Milo so well, she knew when he was worried about something. The head was down, he wasn't looking at the camera so much, and this is about you meeting a character, a person.
Well, why don't I help you with yours? Then yours will be brilliant.
Alright. I could just try to catch some fish. Draw some pictures in my journal. Maybe I'll do okay this time.
I think that's a good idea.
Lift off!
Oh.
Don't know till I try, do I?
Exactly.
See? I've got everything we need.
Well, great. Let's get started then.
You've got to put these goggles on.
Goggles?
Put them on like this.
Okay. Like that?
Claire has been thrown a pair of goggles. Notice what she did. This wasn't acted. She felt the need to reach down for those goggles. Now everybody, every single person that has experienced this reaches down because they feel so connected to Milo's world.
Cool. So what are we doing? Do I have to stand at the edge?
But he doesn't respond to everything.
Come on. Put your hands in. It's not too cold.
Whoa! He just touched the water.
Cheeky.
Squish the water about a bit. See if you can touch a fish.
There Claire is, in Milo's world. She's in that pond. Every hand movement is being recognised. Being able to touch fish, being able to swish the water with her hand. Everyone who's experienced it, the hairs are standing up on the back of my head. Now, what's about to happen is some real magic.
Well, you're good at drawing.
They're only fish, but they're trickier than you think.
Well, here, I'll have it. Right. I'm going to do a body, and a tail, the big fin, and a smiley face. There we go. What do you think?
Look at what just happened.
Orange.
Claire drew a picture on a piece of paper. The piece of paper was held up to Milo. Natal recognised the piece of paper, scanned the piece of paper in. Milo looked at that piece of paper, recognised the shape, recognised the colour, and able to get on with his project. This is true technology that science fiction has not even written about. And this works today. Now.